Yo, this is Top Flight, and we are watching Sleep Token. I think today we're watching like ones from a different set of pieces that they've been doing. That they did, I think 4 years back. Let me look. Yeah, 4 years back. Okay, Sleep Token Mine. Let's check this one out right here.
I have waited, paralyzed by my own will, viciously reminding me still I'm born to believe, and I am certain, no, that you and I are crashing course, driven by a holy force. No, you can see that you will be mine. Yeah, you will be mine.
It's always that big drop, you know?
Fire in the earth we walk will never stop me reaching for to see you again. Regardless, over all the wasted years, eternity will bring you near. I know you can see, I know you can see.
The one thing that comes to mind, like, because from an artist's point of view of how he does the different styles and how he can like play all these instruments and also like create vibes that are very specific to emotions and feelings. His publishing must be relentless.
Yeah.
That's what, like, his publishing has to be like
Crazy.
killer. Because a lot of our artists that when artists are found to be like this talented and they're unless he chooses not to do it, but it's like when publishing companies see things like this, they ask for like, oh, I need a song that sounds like this. And because they don't want to, like, for instance, like when you're on the come up, especially when you're on the come up, before you get to the status of, I guess you can kind of say like the Drakes and the Taylor Swifts and the, you know, like the people, the even like the old school dudes that are just like popping, the U2s and the Aerosmiths. If they can get songs that like sound in specific emotions, especially if you can write like that, they will die for that. You know what I'm saying? And that, like, whether it's a writing or whether he's actually singing, that's the one thing I'm wondering, like, his publishing would be like elite, because I haven't seen no one that can mimic these sounds like these emotions like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like in different facets, like so good that he could
Well,
just
you could
like
pull the emotion without even understanding what he's saying. That's
Yeah.
where I think it's good. Like I'm a lyric guy, but I'm also like sometimes I can't fully comprehend everything they're saying, but I can feel what they're trying to say.
because of how, it's because of how he makes the music and the
Yeah.
patterns he's using. And like I always say, like I believe that thing that you were even talking about, like the frequencies. Like I
Yeah.
feel like frequencies create the emotions, and if you know them correctly, you can just like control emotions very well. And I feel like they're very good at it, because you can even tell like with their fans and stuff like that. Like they have like very specific feelings towards a lot of their stuff, which is definitely.
I think the way they brand their visuals is very meditative as well. Like it brings you into a trance almost every time, and they're simple but they're complex. Like I don't think it's just random. Like let me go find some stock footage of the sea creatures. It's like I want this because of this, and it's gonna create this hypnotist type thing. My dog's crying now. Let's just let her out.
I'm gonna keep it going.
Keep it going. I'm listening.
The end with the runs? You're muted. Yeah, the
Yeah.
end with the runs is oof.
Crazy.
Ugh. I always used to when we used to talk to labels back in the day, and they say you make big music. I would never believe we made big music, but they'd be like, "You guys make big music," but this is what I hear when I think big music, like music that's like big, like it has like tons of sound, tons of control, and tons of stuff like that. Like I just thought we made just rap music, and I was like, so I used to get mad because I'm like, we're not making big music. Like this is big music. Like this is everything. Like you can hear everything, and it hits, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like tons of layers to it. Like we're not doing layers or nothing. So then I used to get mad at them when they get mad at us for doing big music, and I was like, no, bro, this isn't big music. This. Like now I wish I would have known who they were back in the day, because I'd be like, well, they weren't around back then, but if I had something to show, I'd be like, this is big music. Like this is like what movie sounding music is. You know what I'm saying? Versus like we just rapping, bro.
In your theory on the last video we just watched, I think it with the subject title, I think it does like this kind of ties into that. There is some love, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of people were saying in our comments that like a lot of their music ties to each other, and that's actually dope because I have yet to be able to write in that manner in my life. Like it's hard to do that like one whole piece, and I think because our whole career we were like doing so much with other stuff that we never sat down and was like, yo, this is a cohesive.
Yeah, we're very scattered. I mean, I'm ADHD. I'm all over the place. But I put a playlist together recently with some of the new music I've been doing, music we've been doing, all our past stuff. And people are like, man, you guys, because it's like 50, 60 songs and it's all catalog, but it's all different. Like it takes you like, you're like over here, then you're over here, then you're up here, then you're down here, you're in a dark place, a light place. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm glad they made it off of doing that, because when we were coming up, if you did stuff like that, like if you scattered different styles and stuff like that, people just hated you. And it was like, because that's what we do. We do tons of different music. And it's like, they hate it because we would do that. But then I'm glad they made it, and they're at the point.
I don't think fans
don't hate.
I think
yeah, fans like
hates it when you're like creative, like, you know?
Yeah,
unless
so I'm
it's
glad
like
they're to that point. Yeah, I'm glad they're to that point of they're doing arenas and all that stuff like that with the different styles of music, because when we do it, they was like, nope, you need to stick to this slot and it needs to sound like this and just do songs that sound like us. Remember we went to that meeting and they were like, you guys should just be, what's the feeling of Colorado? Like, what's Colorado like? Like it has nothing to do with anything. You know what I'm saying? Like
people are still
it's
fighting
so
that,
weird.
that in this day and age. What is Colorado like?
It's the weirdest. It's the weirdest. But that's why I'm glad the way they brand themselves, because if you don't know who they are, you can't make that judgment. So now you have to just go through and just listen to the music, and it's standalone with the music. So then that's dope. Like I'm like, that's genius to think of it that way, because now you can't tag them to an area, you can't tag them to a sound, you can't tag them to anything. And I know tons of artists would beg for that situation, to be in that situation where you can just be, I'm just making music.
To real speak.
Because I would have, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would have begged to figure out, like, hey, I just want to make tons of songs. I want to make a country song today. I want to make a rap song today. I want to make, whether I listen to it or not, I know it sounds decent. You know what I'm saying? I know it sounds good. Especially with our vibe, I know it sounds good. So then no matter what melodies and what, like, sounds we use and instruments we use, you can make it sound good because you're going to do A, B, and C with it or whatever like that, and it sounds good to you. So I enjoy it like that, but...
Shout out to all our members. We've been getting a lot of new members from Sleep Token is one of the groups that we've been on the journey that we love the most, and we get a lot of members from it. So if you made it to the end of this video and you're a member, let us know in the comments. But also, we appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe, comment. Let's go.